to the Kitchen Series, Part 2. I am your host, TP Snapper. Yeah, on today's show, we have a special guest. He's a phenomenal rapper, a journalist by profession, multi-talented artist. Let's give it up for Rich KB! Yeah. Round of applause, round of applause.
Good, you are king. What's up, what's up?
What's up, T?
Easy.
Right?
Yeah, I'm good. What's good, my bro?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, let's cut to the chase. You've been in the game, what, 10, 12 years now?
Ish, man, that's too much.
How long? My mistake.
Okay, no. I've been around, but maybe 7.
7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it been like for you? You know, the exposure you've had past couple of years, the features you've done, the people you've collaborated with, people you've worked with, your relationships, the industry. What's your say on hip-hop right now as it is? I mean, competition is getting stiff, you know. I mean, it's not as the way it used to be before, you know.
Okay, so yeah, man.
Yeah.
I started from way back or right now.
You know, just give us a brief history on what you've done.
My brief history is just I've worked with a couple of people. Firstly, let me say I started. Okay, I grew up from Chilenge. Chilenge there is different with where I had to move to Kaunda Square because Chilenge they love football more than music. So when I came here, I found like the vibes are different.
Yeah.
And yeah, so because I'm a multi-talented person, I was trying like, anyways, let me try because I love writing. I write for people, music.
You're a ghostwriter.
Somehow, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Not mentioning names though.
No, I don't want beef.
What we call conflict of interest.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So in Kaunda Square, I met a lot of producers, and the vibe was like people love to make music here, and I was like, let me try to give it a try. I gave it a try, and I met a lot of talented people as I was moving. I met JB. I'm sure you know JB.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Legend right there. Shout out JB, by the way. JB, I see you. JB.
Yeah. I met JB. JB introduced me to people like LJ Mojo. LJ Mojo and Fuego. At some point, we made a group called The Cores who are making music as usual. I think that's where I got some connections with working with JB. For me, right? I did a lot of songs with JB. We're still cool even right now. And then at some point, okay, we were a group but we were signed like
Independently.
Exactly.
Okay.
But for the studio we were a group.
Yeah.
And then independently I was signed alone. So at some point LJ Mojo blew up, Dalino, you know.
I remember that era, the Mutalino era. I mean, we had girls all over singing that song, man. It was like the theme song.
Yeah. At some point, Mutalino blew up, and then I felt like we stopped working as
a team.
Yeah, because you know the interest
wasn't family no more.
No, it was family, but interest. You know, when you're starting up something, you have a vision. For example, you have a studio. You say, "I'll make a group," and then I want this group to blow up. But if one artist blows up from the group, the interest shifts. Goes to someone that's happening at that point. And then the interest went to LJ Mojo, I can't lie. But we were going for shows together. Me and Mojo did the first hip-hop festival in Zambia.
I remember that one. Where did that show take place, by the way?
Woodland Stadium.
Woodland Stadium. I remember it was jam-packed, had the ladies screaming, everybody was feeling the
You
vibe.
didn't know what's happening by that time.
I remember.
LJ Mojo was like this big. He's big, he's good. Yeah, so it was
Very
happening.
talented artist.
Yeah. Salute, my G for
Salute LJ Mojo, LJ Mojo.
So yeah, after that, it started becoming like everyone is more like independent in some way. Like the chorus,
Fuego.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing.
Do you feel ego maybe came in, like everybody pride, like everybody felt maybe I'm at a certain level, maybe, you know, maybe they felt maybe I can be better on my own, or maybe I can, you know, everybody felt maybe they could do their own thing. You know, do you think ego played a role?
Let me not say ego, let me say it was business. By business, I mean, bro, you know how studios work.
Yeah.
The person that is popping at that point is the one that gets.
Most recognition.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
You get where I'm coming.
I drift.
And it's good. Okay, I've benefited also in a way that through LJ and JP, I've come to see a lot of people, to meet a lot of people. With my profession, again, it helps.
I mean, music-wise, visuals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get my point. So I would say, in fact, by then we were more younger, so like, I'm paying attention. But with time, I started seeing like, okay, for that move, at least I know this type of people. I know who I can call at this time. You know, it's easier now. So yeah. Anyways, Travis music pass.
Wait. Sorry to cut you short. Is this where Mr. Dalton Michelo came in the picture? Explain how you and Dalton linked up and how you did what you did.
Happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was this after the chorus? Or was
Okay.
this after everybody decided to be independent? Was you independent to go to manager, or was he?
No.
What
At that
would
point,
you
at Travis Music, the owner of Travis Music, I won't mention his name, it's a bit corporate,
Okay.
wanted the chorus to happen. Though LJ Mojo blew, and then the focus was on LJ Mojo, and then there came a time where we paused the beat, and then JB was like, my guy, we need to make you an EP, you feel me? Like my personal EP, not the chorus EP. We started
As an independent artist,
Yeah.
like trying to see what you can do on your own.
on my own. So this is the plan.
Yeah.
We recorded 2 songs. And then in the process of those 2 songs, I have my friend, he's called Mark. Some people know him as Sitch Tanzila.
Oh, shout out Sitch Tanzilla, shout out Sitch.
Yeah. So Sitch was talking to Dalton, you feel me?
Yeah.
Online, because I was also focused with my own things. So Sitch was like,
With your journalism.
yeah.
So it was mixing careers, journalism and rap.
Yeah.
I respect that as a rapper. Do your music, but get your studies straight, get your school straight.
Yeah, so yeah, man. In the process, one of my close friends, Mark, was like, "Yo, I'm talking to this guy. He loves what we're doing here. He's been online. He's seeing. At least we're pushing the music, although it's not that type of thing.
Yeah.
But he was willing. He's willing to invest. And then me, I'm on the middle, bro. I'm like,
Okay. So Dalton was like your suit's next at the time.
yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So okay. At first, I didn't accept because I didn't. I'm a loyal person, Aisha. I was thinking like.
You know what I mean? This was now your transition from the chorus, trying to be independent,
Yes.
and Mr. Michelo comes in the picture.
Yes.
So there's a different ball game to this.
Yeah, and then where I'm coming from, I just don't want to live like just want, because there's money now being talked about. You know, like JB is a very, 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 very talented rapper, producer, and then he, at that point, he gave me a platform where like, you know, like when you record with JB, it's like, oh, and then he gave me that.
You
like,
made it.
Yeah, we need to do this, and then I find a way, like, because at that point, we were not making money. You know?
Yeah, but I remember at that point you shifted from Travis Music. You opened up your own studio.
I didn't open up my own studio, bro.
That's where I'm going now. Elaborate on that issue.
That's where I'm going now.
On how you ended up usage.
That's why I want you. That's why I want you to understand this. So, because of Siege, Mark.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's like, bro, this thing is real. This guy is willing to invest in us. But then he was in, if not Italy, it was America, Asia.
Yeah.
And then a deal with money comes. And then I did a song way back from one of the producers in Kondaska is called Ken Fox Tawasiki.
Shout out Ken Fox, Tolly K Studios.
Yeah, Tolly K Studios. It was called Tawasiki. So, you know, when you post some things on Facebook, you see like nobody's seeing.
And people are saying,
yeah,
you may get 2 likes,
yeah,
but 100 views.
Exactly.
You know, so people may not like, but they're seeing what you're doing. Exactly.
A lot. I didn't even know like the G was watching whatever I was doing, because I was just doing it like
just to post, like for publicity notification.
Let me just do my thing. I love music.
Yeah.
I do my thing. So he find a direct contact from Mark to me, like, I need Richard. Yeah. So okay, Mark is like, I'll talk to Richard. The deal came, I started talking to him, and then he gave me a vision. Like, bro. Sorry for the red cup. Like, bro.
No, it's okay, it's a free world. We're not in Iraq. It's a free world.
Yeah, so the guy was like, bro, I mean, I want to sponsor your videos. I want to rent you a house.
Okay.
I want to give you a studio.
I mean, that sounds like a sweet deal.
Yeah, man.
Coming from recording at somebody's studio to actually owning your own studio.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just the dream. I wouldn't pass such an opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the time I'll spend. It's my own equipment.
Exactly, my God. It's like, this is what's gonna happen. If it's features, I'll pay for the features. Yo.
I mean, you did a couple of features with Bobby East. I mean, how did that come together? I mean, how did you get him on the phone? These must be people who are not easy to access, you know, like not easy to get hold of.
My nigga, I can't lie to you. That's why at some point, I know we fell out, but I still appreciate my G Dalton. Until Nomba is my G.
Big shout out, Dalton Michello, respect.
So the music was being made.
Alright.
We're making music. The house was rented. And then, wait, I didn't talk about the part where I left Travis. I didn't leave. I followed the money.
There was no loyalty.
No, loyalty was there. I didn't live in a bad.
The loyalty was with the cheese.
Bro, I'm growing up. Why is she?
You got bills to pay.
Yeah. Okay, already. Mutapansa, uri wina stress yosakira one pin. Mutushtingekoroka simple video.
My photo shoot mwa durira.
And then mutapansa pin ya 50 pin. Okay. Okay. Bruh, like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
So that's how I moved. And then it was like, I want you, because you've got knowledge for music with Mark, you'll be running this stuff.
Your experience over the past years.
Yeah. And then Mark is my best friend. I'm like, bro, let's let's do this.
Was this the era where you brought in Shauri Yako? Shout out Shauri Yako. Man,
Another dope.
that's another dope artist. Shauri Yako. Is this where Shauri Yako came in the picture?
Exactly. So Dalton was like, he was working with other people. I won't mention
you were scouting for talent.
Talent.
Whilst you were recording.
Because they were talking a lot with Mark. They've got that relationship, like they're close. So he was like, I want this, I want this. So Shauri Yako came in.
Yeah.
There was me and Mark. So now there's a point where like I want top producers. It was tough to find a producer. Because, you know, it's not easy. Because okay, to be honest, the music that's made or what he was seeing when he was abroad was different from here in Zambia. So the quality that he needed was like, yo, me, I want dope shit. And then another close friend, Mike, now, he's like, bro, I've got a friend I used to live with. He's dope. He's a producer. And he can sing. That's where Steez Beats comes in. Let me listen to his EP. It made me listen to Steez EP. I sent the music. Steez EP, I sent it to Dalton. He's like, yo, I like this guy. I want him on my team. We talked to Steez came in. So it was a full production house, man.
So this was you putting the team together.
Exactly.
But one question is, how did your peers feel after you left the chorus? I mean, everybody's doing their own thing. Obviously, Fuego was dropping his own music on his own, Moses' own music on his own. Did you feel guilty? Maybe did you feel bad? Like maybe, you know, this is
I never felt guilty because I put niggas on, you know? They can, no, not in a harsh way. Because the deal I made with Dalton is that whenever we produce a song, it should be paid for Kuli JP. You feel me? Before we started this, the speakers were there, the studio was there.
Everything was all set.
Yeah, that's why we were looking for a producer. And then I told Drizzy, I call him Drizzy, Dalton.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we need to make a deal with this guy. For now, he's the best guy we can work with. But it's not for free. And he's got his own record label. He can't accept to jump over your thing. So if you want us to record, if you want us to record with dope music as you want it, we're gonna work with JB but pay. The man was there. JB got paid.
Yeah, I mean, Dalton was in the States, the United States of America.
Yeah.
Believe that.
He was paid.
Yeah.
That's where now, if you remember, Bowman Lusambo.
Yeah, Bowman Lusambo. How did it go with the Bowman Lusambo? I mean, did he like give you a reasonable check?
Do you know we got scammed over
man, for real?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like, he offered a certain amount which was supposed to come to you.
An offer.
But what happened? I mean, obviously, you had to appreciate the fact that you actually did a song about him.
Bro, everything happened.
I mean, those are political moves, you know.
But for us, it wasn't
moves.
political. The big man was looking for us. We're in the hood, man.
Yeah.
You know, by that time, life had course, and it's been like a phone. And everything's a new studio. Only Mark at the phone and Monga.
Yeah.
You get it. And then, so we didn't know like this man is looking for us. Yeah. And then, all of a sudden, Mark receives a phone call. Because Mark was like one of the admins on the Hood Excellence page. Because after we dropped the video, we didn't even pay attention that this thing is viral now. Because by that time, Bowman Lusambo was Bowman Lusambo. Like the way Gary.
Big shout out, free my nigga Bowman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we got a phone call. Mark tells me, like, mtu angaita, kulimutantumira phone. I'm like, Bowman Lusambo, what phone? Because Drizzy was in the United States, so I'm sure he was trying to call him, but because of, you know,
communication.
Yeah, and then the other number was Mark's number, like, this guy keeps on calling me.
Yeah.
And then, Mazia Jayawa guy, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Maybe it's a lie.
Like,
That number
you don't think it's real?
Yeah, like, listen.
It might be an April Fool's joke.
So I go, like, for example, I go now on Facebook. Like, I'm seeing the numbers on the song. Like on the page.
Sorry to cut you short. By the way, Facebook is not old-fashioned. You're all on that TikTok, Instagram-ish. Facebook is not
Yeah, bro.
old-fashioned. That's what started everything. Remember that.
Yeah, bro. So as I was talking, I go on Facebook. I'm seeing like the comments, the numbers. Like everything is growing, right?
Yeah.
Everything is looking dope. Like, oh.
I mean, the views were, at the time,
Yeah.
you know, like, okay, you
And
know.
then, yeah, so I tell Mark, like, bro, maybe that nigga is for real.
Yeah.
Called out, dude. Tell
See,
him about this thing.
see what he has to say.
Yeah, he's like, okay, go meet that nigga. We went, bro. Mark called the guy back. There's a place called Sangwe Joint on that square.
K-Square.
Yeah, my people. There's a place called Kanda Square. Oh, Sangwe Joint. We met the guy. He's like, okay, tomorrow we need to go meet Bowman or something. But when they're like, bro, that time when you go coffee school Bowman or something, about 7 hours, you find a line like, bro.
Everybody wants to meet the man. Everybody needs favors.
For no one to vote, guys, but they just want to meet the man. And then after we talked to his, I don't know if that was his secretary, like, but the guys that did the song, imagine the big man was like, okay, these people can wait, and then there were orders, man, swimming,
Yeah.
these people can wait.
Yeah.
I want my boys to come in.
The culture.
But
I respect that. That's the culture right there. Free my nigga Bowman. He made time for you.
Yeah, bro. And then you know that, like, you feel like
Prestige.
Oh.
You know, you feel like now, these are beacons of society that you're meeting. You know what I mean? So I mean, you feel a certain type of way. You know.
And that's why we felt. The big man took us in. Banango is mine. But to him it was like, I'm from, I don't know the place, but they were campaigning somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was during election period at the time. They had elections going on.
Yeah. So the guy that was calling Mark was the black. He's more like a journalist, investigative journalist. People that like they
just,
want to expose themselves.
But they just tell the truth brutally. They're brutally honest.
So like
with what they talk about,
there, man. We went there. We went in the office, and the big man was like, guys, what do you want? I love this song. I've been playing it from where I'm from to Lusaka. This is big inspiration. I told him I want a studio. We want clothes, this and this and this. And then he's like, okay, I hear you. You're pushing. I love what you're doing. So what I'm gonna do, I'll leave my office. Let's go by. It's now ABSA. What was it by then?
Barclays.
Yeah. It was
Former Barclays Bank.
Yeah. Let's go by Barclays. Went there. And then the man was like, by then, bro, 15 pin. Woo! 15 pin, yali kurusana, Aisha. He gave us
as an artist, bro. That's a lot.
And then that was just for today. This is for your things.
It's just for upkeep.
Go hang out.
Yeah.
You know.
Catch a vibe.
Yeah. Aisha, catch a vibe. Bye. If we were born, I was like, okay, because me personally, I'm strict on the money. I felt the vibe, like this guy's gonna scam us. So the guy that
But you see how it is. It's a process with these guys. he has money, but there's accountants, you know what I mean?
No.
It has to pass through secretaries, it has to pass through, there's all those aspects to it, the attributes that come with it.
I know the director is giving us 5 minutes. Please give us, or at least 15
A
minutes.
few more.
Please. Yeah. So, my guy, let's make it quick. It's not about him. He removed the money. He gave this guy the money. I saw the money, and in the car now, I'm seeing Mark. I'm telling Mark, like, bro, this is our money. We did that song. I was with Mark, Shariapo, Fuego, and me. Those are the only artists that were signed
At the time.
at that time. So I'm like, we need this money. And then my G was too excited, like, he didn't see what was coming. So the guy is like, guys, for today, since I'll save this money for you. Since I'm the one that brought you here and the big man gave me this money, you get it. I'll save this money for you and I'll give you, for today, I'll give you 300. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, you can laugh.
For real?
Yeah, and then after I heard that, I was like, no,
Zambia, damn.
You know, at that point, I'm like, no, we're not doing this. And then we're in a conversation where, like, it's our first time meeting this person. But I felt it. And we had an argument with Mark, like, Richard, we love to argue. This guy is genuine. That's why he was calling us. I'm like, bro.
Okay. Looking at time. So you're on a roll, got your new team, competition's getting stiff. But at the time, you were also in a serious relationship with the name I will not mention.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Shout out, Mr. Unknown over there. You know who you are. What it is you were in a serious relationship. I think it was reaching engagement levels, marriage levels. You were deep into this lady.
As people would view it.
I mean, you had been together for a long time.
Yeah.
But then, what happened during that time? I mean, there's a period where you staggered for a bit. You slacked for a bit. I mean, it's like you lost focus at some point. I mean, what happened during that era? I mean, you're on a roll. Things were going great. You had the Bobby's features, the Bowman Lusambos videos, plus moving from Travis to being independent artists. And then, boom, an emotional breakdown.
Yeah.
How did you handle that? Have a sip. Take your time.
Man.
Have a sip.
I'm sitting for this shit.
Take your time. Have a sip.
Bro.
Good.
I think I've had heartbreaks, bro, in my life. But that one was hard to handle. That was more like my best friend because you know me, like she's everywhere. She's like at the studio. Everything I was doing, she knew. But now after I don't know if it's 2 years or 1 year, and it's good that we're cool. I'm cool with you. If you're not cool with me, my choice. Lord.
Believe it.
Now that's when I understand that I had to pass through that thing for me to grow up. Bro, like I think what they say is that I was caught in a moment where like everything is happening. You get it? Like everything is happening for me. Like Nenzona Monga.
This is it.
This is it. And then she had other plans, like my nigga. Women grow up faster than me.
Yeah, they mature faster than men.
Yeah, they don't grow up mature.
You may think you're actually screwing in the relationship. You're the one being screwed in the relationship.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
And then exactly, that's what happened.
Yeah.
After some point, bro, she's my G. And I don't.
No hard feelings. No.
I don't want to
grudges,
say
no beef.
Exposed.
Okay.
But for now, I'll just be real.
Yeah.
Like, bro, maybe she grew up. Maybe she felt like I've been doing this for a long time. Well, we dated for 5 years. And then she felt like she's not moving.
There's certain levels she wanted to be on, like as the years progressed. She was always expecting.
She got privilege.
She got privilege.
Started making some tomato,
little bit of money, a little bit of foreign connection.
A better money than me at that point.
Okay. That's for the next podcast.
No, like let me just finish my point. Because I want people to learn about something. She started making some to my money at some point, and then she felt like, nigga, you know. And then I was like, I got depressed too much.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't lie, I was depressed.
As an artist, that affected you musically,
very much.
socially.
Socially, it's up to people. Yeah, it did. Music, I stopped making music.
Yeah, I remember you were quiet for a bit.
I couldn't rap, my nigga.
You were not in your...
Yeah, I'm not in my
your prime.
Are you sure? So, yeah, it did.
So how did you feel at the time? I feel obviously, depression kicked in.
Yeah, too much, bro.
How are you handling? Obviously at the time you needed a moment of clarity for yourself.
It was crazy, man.
Balancing music, depression.
I actually stopped music because of that. Because I couldn't record.
Damn.
And the type of music we make, you're a rapper too.
Yeah.
You didn't think a lot. Why should?
True.
I had to pause on some things. I almost lost my job for that.
What?
Yeah. It will be in episode 2 though.
Episode 2. Watch out for episode 2.
Way,
Kitchen series.
Yeah.
Episode 2 with Rich KB. We're going more in depth. As for now.
But love is deep, why should? But I'm in a space where I don't have to spread hate and I'm growing up. Right now I've got a very beautiful girl.
Alright. Moving on up.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Now fishy beef.
Mapineti matia mtuanga ngangari chest duck. But I'm good that I made a level where me and her are good.
I think it's okay because I don't lie to you. I'm everywhere. Today I'm this place. I get invited to different places, and I've been seeing her in places that I will not mention, but are not really,
Let's not talk about
okay,
that.
okay.
It's a to film. Tukafilana mu episode.
Now fish beef.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming on to the Kitchen Series Part 2 by TP Snapper. We appreciate love, music. We appreciate the culture. Shout out to all artists pushing, upcoming artists. Drop your music. Don't stop. Keep going. Do what you gotta do.
But you also want to drop your music. You're not dropping your music.
I got an EP coming out.
Lisa.
I'm not mentioning, but it's going to drop. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. It's going to drop.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
guy.
I think I'll put you on a few songs.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Me, I got you. You even know.
Big shout out, Rich KB. Thank you. Thanks to our sponsors. They have to pay bills also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to our director.
Shout out our director,
Tony
Mills. Mr. Godfrey Milo Sakala. Shout out. Fikari Sana. More music coming. Rich KB, obviously. 2025. What you got?
Well, as in 2025, what I got?
What you got for this year?
I'm working on something. Probably dropping a video and some music, but not soon, but very soon. Anyway, yeah. But I want to give some shout outs to some people.
Sure, feel free.
I want to give some shout outs to people that have during this whole process that have been keeping me good. You know, it's a lot of stress, a lot of work. I need to give a shout out to number one, my young brother Eddie Banks.
Big shout out Eddie Banks.
He's good. He's
Another talented,
I didn't pushing on my and
phenomenal artist.
yeah, Eddie Banks. I want to give a shout out to my friend Siege, Mark. Now when I told him he was Zona, at least even when I feel like I don't wanna work, they make me work. You get? I want to give a shout out to you as well for making it. Like, let's keep going despite everything.
Positivity, positive energy. It's Kitchen Series Part 2. We outside TP, Rich KB. You know the vibes. We outside. Watch out for Part 3.